15.
I've never seen myself represented in the Lord of the Rings before, so this is awesome because I've never seen myself.
I've never seen myself up until Smash JT just dropped that super chat. Thank you, Smash, for the $5 super chat. He says, good morning. Good morning to you, my brother. It is really early over there in California. I hope that you're safe. I hope that, nothing's burning down near you or your people. I hope everyone in California is possibly can't. Oh, yeah, that's not coming out right. Just be safe, nigga. Be safe. Damn, I was fucking that up. Okay. So, we're gonna. I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Um, like I was saying, 16K subs. We're at 14,460. So we got about 540 before we can get to 16,000 subs before the end of the month. By the way, the bet is still going that if we do get to 16,000 subs, um, then I will be forced to read a comic book live on stream. We'll do a comic book reading stream. Um, to prove that I can, in fact, read, and that Black people do read, but also to get more, comic equated in you guys' point, and you guys get to choose the comic, by the way. So, I prefer a Marvel comic, but I'll get whatever comic you guys say is good, and I want to get the physical copy of whatever it is. So we're gonna do that. Also, let me know what other bets that you guys want to try for February, for our goal in February. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Man, where do I want to start? I think I know where I want to start. I want to start this. I want to start the grift off with our favorite former Kotaku. Uh, you know, what's this motherfucker called? Journalist. Okay, barely a journalist, but we'll just call it that for the sake of calling it that. Former Kotaku journalist. So we talked about um the other day. We talked about how Alyssa Mercante has apparently started up a YouTube channel. Now listen, I don't begrudge her for doing that. Obviously, if you're gonna go independent, you're gonna do your own thing. Start up a YouTube channel. Explore every avenue of making money, of getting yourself out there and do your thing. Okay. But I don't think she's going to appreciate the welcome that she's getting on YouTube. It is not good. Okay. We showed a few of these on stream. Oh, let me get y'all the bigger view on stream on Saturday. It is not good, guys. She is getting absolutely destroyed in the YouTube. And here's the thing. It's a wake-up call for people like Alyssa Mercante, because I don't know how, but somehow, some way, they seem to believe that they are the majority when it comes to their thought process, their ideology, and the things that they believe in. But it's just not reality. It's not the reality on Twitter. It's not the reality on YouTube. And in real life, most people aren't walking around talking about gaming issues. They're just not. Most people, when they're talking about gaming, they're talking to each other about what games they're playing, what games they're enjoying. Thank you for liking the stream, guys. I appreciate it. But even then, if you ask most people if they thought some of the stuff that we were talking about was weird, like obviously regular people aren't talking about, trans people in gaming, or, gender swapping in gaming, or race swapping in gaming. They're not talking about it. They see it and they think it's weird and they just move on. But if you walk up to them and ask them what they think about it, which is something I plan on doing this year. I said I was going to do it last year and I failed you guys. So I need you guys to hold me accountable. This year, we have to do street interviews. Okay? We have to do it. So hold me accountable. And yeah, I think I just got a good idea. Okay, I just got a good idea. All right. So she is getting cooked in these comments, and she actually responds to getting cooked. I thought this was absolutely hilarious. This is her. Hey, by the way, shouts out to Elon for making it so that we can still see posts for people who blocked you. Because if you make it public, everybody should be able to see it, regardless if you block somebody or not. Now, they shouldn't be able to interact with you, but that's a whole nother thing. All right. So first she tweeted out, started posting some videos on YouTube to promote my Twitch, and I'll give you one guess how everyone behaves over there. Oh my gosh. My gosh. My gosh. Look at what she posted. Hold on. The caption of what she posted. They all write the same dozen insults, regurgitate the same untrue talking points, and reference the same group of harassers. Groupthink is a hell of a drug. Did she just accuse somebody of... Hold on. Now, Miss Mercante, did you really just accuse somebody of groupthink when you have pronouns in your bio? That can't be real. Did I misread that, guys? Did I misread that? She did not just accuse us of having groupthink when she has pronouns in her bio. Shouts out to Kyle Barr. I appreciate you for becoming a member. As a matter of fact, you're about to get it. Oh, the single moms are in the building early this morning. Shouts out to you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Congratulations. You are now a single mom. And I just got a new idea for all of my single moms out there. Ooh. Okay. Where we going? Where was I? Oh, yeah, but yeah. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, so she posts screenshots. She posts screenshots of her getting cooked. And so here's the thing. She says that groupthink is a hell of a drug. This is the people over at YouTube. I want you to understand, Alyssa, that YouTube is a male-dominated domain, yes, but it's also the #1 streaming platform on the planet. Is that wrong for me to say? #1 streaming platform is bigger than Netflix, bigger than Disney Plus, bigger than anything else. So I would calm down on coming right out of the gate with your YouTube channel, criticizing the people in your comments. I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Don't even pay attention to the comments. Me, I've gotten negative comments before in on my channel. What I try to do is I give it 24 hours before I even think about responding. Okay? Before I even think about responding to any negative comments, because I need to get my feelings out of it. I suggest you do that too. I don't even think you should respond to comments right now. I think you should just create your way through it. Okay? Just create your way through it. Make the content you want to make, and if people like it, they'll like it. It doesn't matter what the negative comments say. Eventually, if you make good enough content, people will like it. Now, that's not going to stop you from getting ratioed. I mean, look at this. Jesus. But if your content, Jesus, if your content speaks for itself, it will do what it's supposed to do. Okay? It will do what it's supposed to do. All right. That's my advice to Alyssa Mercante. Let me get into these comments. Let me see what y'all saying in here. Oh, that's why you got the membership. You said I hate being gray. I feel you on that. You know what I hate? I hate that whenever I go live. So here's a confession. I use Microsoft Edge. I'm sorry. You guys can make fun of me about it, but I know your reaction to me using Microsoft Edge is probably somewhere along the lines of where is it? I just saw it. There it is. Now, the reason I use Microsoft Edge is because on Google Chrome, to be honest with you, I'm using too many Google accounts. Okay. Um, but one of the things that annoys me is that on Microsoft Edge, there seems to be some weird glitch to where I cannot see my chat, and when I'm on when I'm in backstage with YouTube. So I don't know what that's about. So give me a second. You let him hit it raw. Here we go. There it is. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Boom. That's better. That's so much better. Okay. All right. What's going on? Rolando Ramirez says fake Assassin's Creed player. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Are you like Kata and trying to insinuate I've never played Assassin's Creed? If you was watching Saturday Night Hypnosis, did you hear what he said that? He tried to insinuate that he said something along the lines like, I'm a real Assassin's Creed player or something like that. Like, I was floored by that comment. That nigga said that like he's known me for years and he never seen me play Assassin's Creed, which is so utterly confusing. I played nearly every Assassin's Creed game. Now, have I finished every Assassin's Creed game? No, because quite frankly, the last few have been a little bit too much. Okay, Valhalla was a disgusting grind fest. Odyssey, I got a significant portion in, but towards the end, I think I was playing Odyssey right around when Fortnite came out, and the Fortnite craze was there, and I never went back to it. I don't think it was that. I don't think it was good enough for me to go back to. Anyway, Origins, um, Origins. I played. Once again, I didn't finish it, but I played a lot of Origins. Origins was like when they first started doing that different thing, and they started turning into more of an RPG. Um, and I I loved it, but then they started doing too much with the Grindfest. Um, Before that, it was Black Flag. I had it was it Assassin's Creed Brother. What's the multiplayer one? That's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, right? My little brother played more of that. I had it. I bought it mostly for him because he loves Assassin's Creed. Brotherhood. I beat both Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. 3 I can't remember. And then I never played Mirage. I've never played Mirage. Okay. What's going on? S tier Mortal, Fire Unbroken. What's going on? Mithrix is in the building. Oh Miss is in here. All right. We got to get into a story that we were supposed to get into on New Black Street, but I think we forgot. Let me see. Legend. Damn it, I can't find it. Hold on. Give me a moment. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can always rely on that part place. All right, we finna get into it. Kyle Barr says, "Hey, aTraes, I think I just created the new gamer anthem. Been playing around with AI music, so it's a copyright free. So when you get a chance, go take a listen. It's in my shorts. Let me do that right now. Hold on. Which one is you? Yep, I don't think that's you. Is this it?
Gate is ours today. Gamer hearts in sweet array. We fought the battles, won the war. Future's bright at every door. Defeated foes will fall away. Corrupt tongues have naught to say. With controllers in our hands, we reclaim these digital lands. Gamers rise from the ash. In our might, we'll never crash. Burn the lies, tear down the wall. United, we stand tall.
This is made with AI.
Pixels shimmer, they will shine. In the code we're redefined. Truth and valor on display. Gamers lead the world today. Journalists can fade away. Truth and honor here to stay. No more shadows, just the light. In our games we own the night. Gamers rise from the ash.
Yeah, that's dope. If people making stuff like that with AI, that's crazy. Now I would have been a little bit more ignorant with the lyrics, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so we got to talk about Jodie Turner. Jodie Turner. When I saw this story, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. This is absolutely insane. Okay, absolutely insane. The acolyte actress Jodie Turner Smith demands $28,000 in monthly alimony from ex because of how difficult it is to be a black woman. Guys, you can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You cannot make this stuff up. Let's just read. Jodie Turner Smith, best known for her role as Mother Anicia in the failed, they so petty up there, in the failed and canceled Star Wars series, The Acolyte, is making waves in her ongoing divorce from Dawson Creek star, and more importantly, the Mighty Duck star Joshua Jackson, after alleging he hasn't paid her child support since their official split in October. According to court documents, Insider Leaks, Turner Smith is demanding $28,000 per month in alimony, $8,543 per month in child support, as well as a staggering $250,000 in legal fees.
Oh my God!
Smash JT, I need you to close your ears. Close your ears. To the rest of y'all, if you are single, don't get married. Don't get married. Now, I know some people are going to say, oh, aTraes, it's just these woke women, these liberal, these crazy liberal. Nah, nope, it's all of them. It's all of them. Here's the thing. And if you got a good one that you know for a fact ain't leaving, shouts out to you. You're like 1 in a million right now. Okay? Because God damn it, once they figure out, holy shit, you mean I can leave this nigga and take half of what he got? And I ain't gotta do shit? Not only could I leave him, take half of his shit, take our kids, make him pay for that, make him pay me for taking our kids. All I gotta do is get him to pay for my legal fees as well? Let this nigga come in the house and fart the wrong way. Divorce papers are hitting. If he sneeze, if he roll his eyes, if he stare at another woman, if he don't put new tires on my car when I need it, if this nigga even slip and fall on a day I don't care about, I'm hitting the divorce button. And it's over. And it's over. Hell, as a matter of fact, it's even worse. Because picture you walk in the house and she getting her back beat in by another man. You thinking, oh, hell no. Divorce papers immediately. You think you gonna cheat on me? You get in that courtroom. Yeah, Your Honor, she cheated. I got proof of her cheating. I walked in on her with another man. Here's all the documents. Here's all the text messages between her and another man. And then the judge gonna look at that and say, huh, well, ma'am, you're a cheater. We'll grant the divorce. Sir, you'll pay her half of everything you got. Wait, what? She cheated. So? Give her half of your bank accounts, half of your car, half of your house. Give her all of the kids. You're going to pay for that too, by the way. Give her half of everything, nigga. As a matter of fact, we got a surgeon backstage. We got a surgeon in the back. She's going to need one of your balls. What does she need one of my balls for? It don't matter. She's taking one of your balls. Sorry. It is what it is. Don't do it. Don't do it. The financial demands. Turner Smith, 37, claims that alimony and legal fees are necessary due to her struggles as a black woman and a single mother in Hollywood, despite her starring roles in high-profile projects. Josh promised to always support me and ensured that I would not have to worry about financial security for our daughter if we ever separated, because he understood how difficult life can be as a black woman and a single mother. Well, Josh, if you actually told her that, nigga, you are dumb. But can she prove that he said that? Nigga, deny that shit. Just deny it. Deny that you ever said it. Deny it. Okay? Not that it'll work, but I would deny the hell out of saying that. Because if you go in there and say, well, I only said that because, she gonna take you for everything you got. Don't ever acknowledge ever saying that. Just deny it. Now, I find it interesting because what I was going to say was that alimony is for women who wasn't working. You wasn't a homemaker, motherfucker. You was out there working, hustling, grinding. Hopefully, in the film industry. You don't need no support. But if Josh actually told you that, that's gonna, woo. This is insane, though. Think about the world we live in, where you can actually go into a courtroom and say this to a judge, right? This nigga needs to pay me $30,000 a month plus $8,500 in child support. Because it's hard being a black woman in this country. First of all, that's a lie. It's not hard being a black woman. The simple fact of the matter is black women put themselves in a position to, I got the perfect video for this. Hold on. Give me one moment. Oh my God, it's not here anymore. I got rid of it. I must have gotten rid of it. Either I got rid of it or it disappeared out of my bookmarks. You lucky. Cause that was about to be a doozy. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Here it is. Here it is. This is why you might consider it to be hard. Watch this.
Where do you rank black women in terms of attractiveness?
All the way at the bottom. Now, are all black girls ugly? Of course not. There's some hot ones, but it's a minority. And let's be honest here. The average black woman's 187 pounds, loud, obnoxious, rude, fake hair. They've done studies on like a customer service, and black women rank the lowest for getting a customer service representative that's black, and then also waiting on a table of black women.
Oh.
So servers say they hate serving black women the most, and then people that call customer service say they hate dealing with black women the most. So it's like, bro, what the is going on here, man? And then on top of that, black women women don't have a general respect for masculinity because a lot of them grow up in fatherless households. They grow up being told, your daddy ain't your ain't then you listen to the music ain't and it's this like continuous and very pernicious cycle of just constant on men. So by the time she comes to you, she doesn't really have an appreciation and respect for masculinity and most importantly, your authority. So she doesn't feel as though she needs to submit to you and follow you. So these are just some of the issues that plague the black community. Again, I want to be clear about this. Is this all black women? No, but we can't sit here and lie and say that it's not something that permeates throughout the culture and isn't endorsed, supported, and most importantly, encouraged.
Now, he's talking about the context of dating. But you can extrapolate that to the entire thing. You heard what he said there? Waiters are saying they hate serving black women, and most people who are receiving customer service hate saying that they hate being served by or receiving customer service from black women. So your experience is your fault. It's your fault. Now, you may not be one of those black women that contribute to it, but I guarantee you're one of those black women that supports other black women's behavior. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I bet any amount of money that when the black women around you behave like utter fucking buffoons, Jodie Turner-Smith is edging it on. Yes, girl, get your bag. Don't let nobody disrespect you. Da 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 da. Woo, 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 woo. Black women have to learn to understand that you can do what you want to do. Behave the way you want to behave. Have the attitude that you have. Be strong, be masculine, do all that good stuff. But people are going to hate you for it. Period. Period. And if you want people to stop hating you, then stop being a fucking menace. Same with niggas too. But I think black men have more of a grasp on it. I think black men are just, the black men who behave that way are just comfortable with being hated, which I respect. Like I just saw a video from a gang member the other day where he was saying that the government should just give all of the murderers and gang members one state so they can all kill each other. I was like, what? He was like, because at the end of the day, we love banging and that's just what we're going to do. And I was like, matter of fact, I'm going to bring that up. It was some of the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life. Let me see if I can find it. It's something really wrong with my bookmarks. I'm telling you. Them shits do not work right. Them shits do not work right. Let me see. Ben 10. Where is it? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it because this nigga's name is Ben 10. And oh, here it is. Look at this crazy ass shit this nigga just said.
The ones killed outside of the.
Hold on.
It just go viral, y'all, because I'm on some real shit right now. Just thinking. If y'all want the murder rate to go fucking down, why y'all on this make a fucking state for straight grade niggas, straight hitters, and let us just kill each other? Let us just go dumb, you hear me? And if the other ones kill outside of the state lines, the government get to kill them or kill y'all. Like, if the ones won't bang for the rest of our life, let us get a part of the world where we just could bang it. Like, this our life. Like, you can't get mad because we bang. We tired of going to jail for banging. This is some shit we love to do. Well, what I love to do, I love to bang and I'm back on that type of shit. So, like, ain't just too much police shit involved right now, man. Like, if niggas think something today, then a supporting person from that side is bound a nigga who did it going to the feds. If ain't no late night shit. You feel me? It just go.
I don't even know what that last part this nigga even said. I don't even know what the hell he just said at that last part. But that nigga just said, let us have a state so we can just go kill each other. And then he had the gall to say, we tired of going to jail for banging. Nigga, then stop banging. The funniest comment I saw, where is it? Where is it? There was where is somebody in the comment section? Damn, it's not here. Here it is.
In the next life.
Here it is.
In the next life, what race I want to come back as, I'm picking black every day of the week and twice on Sundays. But I feel like some of us should be slaves again.
Oh shit, y'all can't even fucking see it. My bad. Let me run that back.
In the next life, what race I want to come back as, I'm picking black every day of the week and twice on Sundays. But I feel like some of us should be slaves again. Because it just, the way we operate, we are so easily moved by the dumbest shit. In the next life, what race I want to come back.
And that's it. There it is. That nigga said some of us should be slaves again. Clearly, that nigga want to be a slave again. If you are willingly and actively doing shit that you know is going to take you to prison, you are pretty much spreading open your cheeks, saying, come take my ass, and I'll get out here and do slave work for 13 cents an hour. That's right. That's right. You want to be a slave. It's no other explanation. It's no other explanation. Got to be a dumb motherfucker, bro. Got to be a dumb motherfucker. All right, Mr. Kruger says, not a fan of Fresh and Fit, but dude be spitting facts. Yeah. Motherfucker said, give us our own state so we can go and kill each other. Never heard anything like that a day in my life. All right. Let's see where we gonna go next. All right, let's go ahead and get to this Epic Games shit. Let's go ahead and do it. Epic Games, you're up, baby. So, Esther Immortal says, Vlad TV, that channel looks like it has a lot of unhinged interviews. Boy, Vlad TV does have a lot of unhinged interviews. All right, thank you guys for liking the video. I see we're at 41 likes with 37 of you guys in here, so I appreciate that. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Share the stream. Share it on Twitter. Share it on Facebook. Share it wherever you like, you like the social media, because we're trying, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I'm trying to make this my full-time job. I'm trying to. My current job right now is getting on my last nerve. I gotta be honest with you. It's my like, remember y'all, I used to work 2 jobs. So working 2 jobs, let me tell you what working the 2 jobs gave me the ability to do. Working the 2 jobs and getting paid well for it gave me the ability to be able to ignore what was going on with my day job. Because, yeah, it was some shit that was getting on my nerve, but because I was kind of frivolous about it, I was like, bro, fuck these guys. I'm not finna stress myself out for this job. It gave me the ability to do that. Because I had another job. So I wasn't stressing myself out. But now that my day job is currently my only job, it's kind of magnified all of the stuff that pisses me off about this job. And it made me realize how annoyed I am with it. So I'm trying to get my YouTube to replace my previous job so that I can, one, do this full time and not have to work another job, but also just not give a fuck about that job. Because the more I give a fuck about it, the more ignorant I am. And it's really pissing me off. But anyway, so yeah, we're just trying to grow, and we're trying to do this consistently. I need this to be my full-time job. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, let's get to this. Let's get to this Epic's game shit, man. Let's do it. All right. So Saturday, we talked about how Square Enix, or was it Saturday or Friday? It was one of those days. Square Enix implemented a new policy against harassment, a policy to address harassment and whatever they want to call against their employees and their company. Right? This new policy that pretty much says if you come after us online, we're coming after you in the courtroom. We thought it was insane. We still believe it's insane. It remains insane. And we told you that other studios are going to follow up with that bullshit. And here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay? So this person says, so for Epic Games, it's comply with terms of service or your account is terminated. No questions asked. Whoa. Glad things are cleared up. So here we go. In a significant update to its policy, Epic Games has introduced new terms of service that have raised concerns amongst its user base, particularly in the United States. According to the revised terms, users who fail to accept new conditions will face the immediate loss of access to their Epic Game accounts. Furthermore, any violation of these terms could lead to a permanent account termination without prior notice. We're living in the fucking Matrix. Your entire Epic Games account. Now, keep in mind, if you buy a game from the Epic Game Store, you have to launch the game from their launcher. You have to launch the game from their launcher. So, if you bought a couple of games from the Epic Game Store like I have, I got, what was it? That Prince of Persia game that came out last year. And I have Dragon Age Inquisition, because Dragon Age was it was either free or about $1 when I got it. If I don't agree to the terms of service, you're going to terminate my account, and then I can't play my games anymore? There should be legal ramifications for that. I should be able to sue. The new terms and conditions specifically highlighted in sections related to termination, indemnity, ownership, and licensing conditions outline strict guidelines for user conduct and usage rights. Under Section 9, termination is explicitly strict guidelines. Is explicitly stated that failure to comply with any part of the terms of service results in automatic termination of the agreement. Users are also given the option to terminate their agreement by deleting all copies of the software, which then nullifies their license to use any Epic Games products. This is insane. These companies are insane. Additionally, Section 8 indemnity mandates that users agree to indemnify Epic Games and its affiliates against any claims or legal actions stemming from user misconduct or breaches of the agreement. This includes claims arising from negligence, misuse of software, or infringement of third-party intellectual properties rights through user feedback. In terms of ownership, third-party licenses, Epic Games retains full ownership and intellectual property rights over its software and services, with user rights granted by license only, not by sale. Wow. What's going on, Mr. What's his name? Now, hold on really quick. To these reactions. Nope. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, let's continue. In terms of ownership, third-party licenses, Epic's Game Store retains full ownership. Oh yeah, we already read that. The license conditions further restrict how users can interact with Epic's software, prohibiting commercial use, reverse engineering, distributing, or any form of unauthorization modification. Users are also barred from behaviors detrimental to the community's enjoyment, such as cheating or harassment, which could lead to immediate account sanctions. What do you consider to be harassment? That's the question. What is harassment? Is me roasting you harassment? These stringent new terms have sparked a debate regarding user autonomy and the implications of such strict enforcement on gaming communities. While some users appreciate the clarity and protection these terms offer against misuse, others are concerned about the lack of leniency and the potential for sudden account loss without the chance of redress. Okay? Epic Games has not provided a public statement on the rationale behind these changes, but the update reflects a broader trend in the tech industry towards more controlled user environments to ensure legal compliance and protect intellectual property. As of now, users in the US are globally must decide whether to accept these new terms or lose access to their accounts, a decision that underscores the evolving relationship between digital service providers and their user base. Stop using it. I don't play Fortnite. I don't use the Epic game. I gotta be honest with you. I like that Prince of Persia game, but I don't like it that much. I think that we should just listen. The fall of AAA is here. Now I get it. You guys aren't going to stop playing Fortnite. Mr. Kruger says, so no more shit talking with friends in Fortnite? I guess not. Because if anybody reports you for harassment, your entire Epic Games account is gone. This is why I will never argue against people pirating anything. Because you cannot trust these companies, dude. You can't. They just want control. That's all they want. They want to control you, the way that you talk, the way that you behave. Behaviors detrimental to the community's enjoyment. So you somehow think, and this is what they get wrong every time. You think that if gamers are able to go into a lobby where there's no negativity, no shit talking, no competitive atmosphere, that it's going to make your game more fun to play. Oh, you're wrong. You don't understand that gamers are gamers and we talk shit, period. We talk shit. And if that's a problem for you, what's going on, DCello? You're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong business. I don't understand what all this control stuff is. Square Enix, Epic Games. Where does all this come from? Well, we just want to control gamers. We want to control what you do, what you say, how you move, what you buy. And the only thing I can tell you guys is vote with your wallet. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. I could not breathe. All right. Person 11 says, how do you pirate Fortnite? I don't think that you can. I mean, even if you could pirate Fortnite, I'd imagine you wouldn't be able to play with other people. So, all right, where are we going with it? Where are we going with it? Oh man, check this out. Check this out. This is a position. Let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a piece of advice. Frostfang, he's talking about in a way so that like if your Epic account gets terminated. Let me tell y'all, let me give y'all a piece of advice. If you're out with your girl, if you're out with your woman, and there's a guy out there with a mic and a camera doing street interviews, take your girl in the opposite direction. Women cannot resist the camera. And not only can they not resist the camera, they cannot resist embarrassing you and her on that camera. It will be the end of your relationship. Watch this bullshit right here, man. You just can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. Watch this.
So, are you single or in a relationship?
I'm not gonna answer that one.
You wanna get in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you single or in a relationship?
I'm in a relationship.
With her?
No, we're not.
Y'all aren't together?
What?
That's what she said.
Y'all aren't?
Okay, anyways, let's keep him out. Bye-bye.
Yeah, this guy's gonna make you Snapchat fucking famous.
Keep going, keep going. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you know how it is. Like, you always see these, like, sad ass. You always feel bad for them. Chicks, they say for, like, 6 months we're in a relationship, and then they say on camera they're not. I always feel bad for those guys. It looks like I was one. That's gonna get you some views. That's some real ass shit. You fucking know it, boss. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, I needed you more than you ever knew.
Yikes. Yikes. He said, I needed you more than you ever knew. So if you didn't catch what was happening there, she gets on camera and she's asked, are you in a relationship? She says, I'm not going to answer that. She never said no. Where do I always tell you guys? Men, we live in a black and white world. Women love to live in the gray area. When they get into an argument later, she's going to say, I never said that we wasn't in a relationship. I never said no. But she didn't say yes either. I would advise him to not even argue with her. I would have been single right there on the spot. I would have said, oh, okay, you're not going to answer that? Cool. I'm not going to answer whether or not you have a ride home. That's how I would, because I would have been off. Now, first of all, they're drunk. It's obvious that they're drunk. Okay? It's obvious that they're drunk. But let me tell you something. Somebody said earlier, first of all,
let me suck them titties, baby. No, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home. Suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had.
Okay? I just had to get that out. Let me tell y'all something about these pretty women. Somebody said earlier, I'm not a fan of those fresh and fit guys, but man, he be spitting facts. I mean, we just tend to hate people who tell the truth. It is what it is. We tend to hate people who tell the truth. Let me tell y'all something about these really beautiful women out here. They are always fishing for better. They are always looking for better. They are always wondering, how green is the grass on the other side? And this was that situation. A lot of them are only in relationships that they settled for. Because when you have a woman who's on Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, they seeing all of these images online of a better life. of better sex because they watching porn. Like all the women I know that are on Twitter, porn all up and down their Twitter. So if your dick ain't 12 inches and you can't fly her out every week to a new place on Earth, and after you run out of places to fly her out, you got to fly her to the moon next, so she going to find a nigga that can fly her to the moon. She's always looking for a new opportunity. Sir Nuno says hypergamy. Exactly. And so when she got on that camera, in her mind, she's thinking, shit, I might go viral. This nigga asked me, am I in a relationship? No, I'm not in a relationship. Come save me. I'm looking for better. I'm looking for better. They always looking. This is why you don't marry a beautiful woman. You marry yourself an average woman. But shit. I mean, you don't get married at all. But shit, even the average women seem to think they better than the average nowadays. Shit, it's the wild west out here. How many average women you run into where they think they're beautiful? It's like, girl, you need to relax. I don't think you understand what's really going on here. John Bon Zombie, you's a freaky boy. I didn't need to know all of that. If you bricked up, man, you gotta go. If you are bricked up, you gotta get out the chat. But yeah, though, that's embarrassing. Again, if you out and about with your girl and you see a nigga with a mic and a camera, run the opposite way. Run the opposite way. All right, let's see where we going next. Huh? Holy. Oh, John Bon Zombie, you ain't got to tell me. I already know. Holy.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
Excuse me? So my friend, she thinks you're really cute, but she's just kind of shy.
Oh my fucking God.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home. Suck them titties on the west side.
Oh my God.
Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had.
Down the Mongo.
Oh my God.
Let's continue the video. I'm sorry. Hold on, Dr. Umar. I'm sorry, Dr. Umar.
Excuse me? So my friend, she thinks you're really cute, but she's just kind of shy. Is it okay if she comes over here? Yeah. Okay, come here.
Oh! Bro, run! Run!
This is my sister. This is my sister. Very rude. I'm looking for a sugar baby. Excuse me? My friend thinks you're really cute, but she's just shy. Is it okay if she comes over here? Come here. She's coming. Come here. This is my sister. Nice to meet you. She thinks you're really cute. Can she get your number? Sir, come on, come on.
Man. I ain't gonna lie to you. If that would have happened to me, I would have had to double back to that white girl. I ain't gonna hold you. What Dr. Umar be saying? Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Shit. Shit me. Sorry, Dr. Umar. Sorry. White women, if that's how you coming, y'all better be better look out for aTraes. y'all better look out. if she
comes over here.
There's no reason for a white woman to be built like this. It's no Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking holy. Let me behave. We got to get back to some nerd content. Jesus. If you bricked up, get out of the chat, man. Oh, we got Yellow Flash in the building. What's going on, Yellow? Holy, it's too early for this shit. For the record, that was not in the plans. It just came across my feed. And I know, guys, I said that you don't see stuff like that in my feed, but it's not like I was looking at content. They was playing a prank on somebody. How was I supposed to know? What's going on, Stay Frosty? All right. Let's get back to the gaming content. Cause holy, it just got real up in here. Anyway, so we got some new South of Midnight content. Gameplay. I'm sorry, gameplay. Let's see. There's been a lot of debates about whether or not this game actually looks good, but we finally get some extended gameplay to make a better judgment of what it looks like. So we're gonna let this play out. He says just listening to mating calls. That's insane. What's going on, Flash? You up pretty early? Oh no, it's not early anymore. It's 11 a.m. Hold on, Frostfang. What did you just say? This nigga Frostfang said Kata is definitely a brick and a half. Oh nah, cuz. Nah. I can't let you get away with that one. That nigga gay. I can't let you get away with that one. All right, let's go ahead and play this one.
Hazel is coming into her power. She's a young woman who, through this adventure, finds the true nature in herself as a leader. She finds her magical powers.
She's awakening to a world of possibilities she did not know existed. So the main character that you control, Hazel, is a weaver. She's inseparable from her weaver abilities. All of them are calculated to make you more aware or continuously aware of how the weaver sees the world and how she can pull from the world to traverse in extreme ways that normal humans simply can't do. The most important metaphor about your abilities as a player is the perception of trauma in creatures. You can see it. It's like a cancer.
So the ability to weave is you can take these big masses of dark energy and release it from each other, release it so the good can get in, so the good can thrive. That's what I love.
Why you cover up her ass with that shirt? I'm trying to see if she got that dunk on her.
About Hazel Flood is the things that she's doing.
I want to know if any of these black people that's in this interview have actually worked on the game. Like, what did you code? Are you just being shown?
Are all a part of healing and helping others.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing that might have enticed me to play this game. I'm sorry. Again, well, I mean, let's be real. We wasn't gonna play a Sweet Baby game anyway, but I don't know. Again, the game doesn't look terrible. I would never. Again, I've always said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The game does not look terrible. I think a lot of people that says it looks like dog shit is lying, or not lying, or lying. But I mean, I don't see anything in it that looks overly amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was solid. Yellow Flash said his shirt blocks your male gaze. Before I continue with this topic, I think it's absolutely insane that as someone who has watched a lot of this content over the years, that Yellow Flash is actually in my chat. That is insane, because keep in mind, I was just an onlooker just 2 years ago. So the fact that Yellow Flash is in my chat, shout out to YS Metal. I see you. That's a good idea. I will play that song. It's a different level of humbleness. That's why if you're thinking about starting your YouTube channel, go ahead and do it. Don't do like I did, which is wait years to start it. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again for all of the new people in the chat. I actually started a podcast years ago, back in 2016. A couple of friends of mine, we started a sports YouTube channel. But what happened was, I wasn't driving during the time. My best friend was driving. And long story short, we made the first episode. We was in a group chat, and me and my best friend, we had an apartment together. And we was going to go shoot the second episode. Now, the first episode was trash. Buns, cheeks. We thought it was the shit at the time, but it was trash. Do you believe we was recording with the mic on the DSLR? That's how bad it was. The audio was so terrible. The lighting was terrible. The setup was terrible. It was just all bad. But we was going to get better. When we was about to go and shoot the second episode, we was about to be on our way. Me and my best friend get into his car, and his girlfriend comes home. She storms in the house. She got an attitude. He goes in there and sees what she wants to do. He comes back to the car and says, yeah, she tripping. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You can deal with that when we get back home. We got to go and shoot this next episode of this podcast. He's like, all right. He goes back in the house and then sends out a message to the group chat and says, hey, yo, we're going to have to do this another day because she tripping. Man, I about spazzed out. And I canceled the whole show. I said, nope, fuck it. Nope, we're not doing it. Because one, like I said, I wasn't driving. I wasn't finna depend on this nigga to fucking do our podcast. And he's not reliable. Me and him stopped being friends in 2017 because of something similar, but we ain't gonna get into that. A couple years later, him and our other friend tried to do my podcast. It just wasn't about sports, but they took the name and they tried to do a fucking podcast. I saw it on Twitter. Spoiler alert, it didn't go nowhere. Okay? They ain't do shit. Because the truth of the matter is, you niggas are not that interesting. You're not that entertaining. And what I had to learn was, when I started my YouTube channel and it started hitting and it started going places, I had to realize, that's when I came to the realization that I'm the talent. I am what people come to see. So fuck them niggas. And the fact that now I'm sitting here, I got Yellow Flash in the chat. I'm out here with YS Metal, Hypnotic, Smash JT. I've been on the show with Melody Mack. I've got to meet Eric July. I hate the fact that I waited so long to do it, because I was waiting to do it with friends. I should have been did this shit. Do y'all know where I would be right now if I had started my YouTube channel in 2017? Nigga, I would be lit. Okay? I would be lit. Anyway, let's get back. Let me play this song. I'm gonna YS Metal wants me to play this song. And for some reason it's not playing. Shout out to all my white guys in the chat who feel like this every single day.
tell me there's words that I can't say. All the stupid rules are fucking gay. I'm listening to my favorite rap song, and I just wanna sing along. Nigga, I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah, I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright, but when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. I don't care if you get your feelings hurt. Your reaction to the word is worse. I'm just trying to celebrate black art. Now please step away from my car, nigga. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah, I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright, but when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh, fuck yeah. I sing the N-word every time I hear it. Don't blame me, I didn't write the lyrics.
Oh, hell no. Wait. He said, that's my first time hearing that part. He said, I sing the word nigga every time I hear it. Don't blame me, I didn't write the lyrics. Nigga, that is facts. Continue.
Not a hater, I just love rap songs. Please just let me sing along, nigga. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah, I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright, but when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh, fuck yeah. I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah, I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright, but when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. Oh fuck yeah, I feel like saying nigga today. Oh yeah, I feel like saying nigga tonight. Alright, but when I'm by myself driving in my car, I say nigga with a hard R. I feel like saying nigga. Oh, fuck yeah.
Nigga, that is the newest jam. That is the newest jam.
All the stupid.
Oops, my bad. That is the newest jam. Wyatt's Metal. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. I feel you, my guy. I feel you. I've seen white guys get canceled just for, no, not just white guys, white women as well, get canceled just for singing along to some lyrics. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I just want to reason with black people. I still, first of all, white people, I just want to let you know, you still can't say the N-word. My white friends, you still can't say the N-word, not because I'm offended by it, but because, as I always say, while I'm not offended by you saying the N-word, the world doesn't revolve around me and how I feel, okay? The problem is, if you say nigga in front of the wrong people while I'm around, you're going to put us both in a predicament. In a predicament. And then I'm going to have to choose to either fight them or fight you. Let's avoid that. However, I got to defend my white folks on this one. Nigga, you didn't grow up with slavery. You didn't grow up in segregation. You grew up watching your favorite niggas on your football team, on your basketball team, rapping on stream, your favorite actor's a nigga, and they all say nigga. I'm sorry. Nigga is an American word. I believe black people should start considering the possibility that maybe saying nigga isn't being used in a derogatory way. I've seen little 6-year-old white nigglets using the word nigga. I've heard it. I've seen it. I'm talking about little 6 or 7 little pale white nigglets. What's up, my nigga? Did he just say to his Mexican friend, what's up, my nigga? It's crazy out here. It's wild. All right. That was fun. That was a good time. Oh, y'all in here going crazy. I love the pics. Wow. New Blackstreet rocking it is. Oh, Piranha Pow, I'm already on it. I was gonna wait, but Why Is Metal was like, play it now, so I went ahead and played it. Yeah, that was fun. All right. Where we going? Oh, when I'm in. Wait. Why is it on here? Oops. I'm hot now. I ain't gonna lie. Mike G says, shit, niggas use the word nigga as a general term. I know, I am niggas. Facts. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why we get so upset about it, as if, like, black people try to pretend like they know white people are using the word in a derogatory way. But I'm like, how do you get that? How do you assume that a 14-year-old white boy who's singing along to the latest I don't know, Lil Wayne song or the latest Lil Baby song, that he's saying it in a derogatory way? I don't understand that. When I'm by myself singing in my car, I say nigga with the hard R. Now that part might be racist. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, let's move on. Where is it? This is not the... Oh, okay, because I clicked on the wrong place.
Hey everyone, it's...
Oops. How to get that out of there?
Over the past week or so.
Okay. All right, so we got to talk about Brett Cooper. Okay. Let me see. Conrad. I gotta find this on. Give me a moment, y'all. Let me dance on y'all for a little second. Fuck. Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to do a video reaction. All right, here we go. All right, so we gotta talk about Brett Cooper. So, if you guys didn't know, recently Brett Cooper left the Daily Wire. Now, there was a lot of speculation on why she left and all of this stuff like that. And apparently, I didn't even know because, I mean, to be honest with you, without Brett Cooper, I don't know why I would be watching the comment section. But apparently, the comment section has been replaced, or Brett Cooper has been replaced. And nigga, look at this. They are not getting the same amount of views. They are not getting 45,000, 32,000, 43,000. Nigga, I remember like with Brett Cooper, the comment section was getting well over 200,000 views per video. Now you can go back and look at these old videos of Brett Cooper. 630,000 views. A half a minute. Now I get it; these are old, so they've had time to accumulate views, and you can see those with her, with the new chick. I forgot her name. I mean, this one has 250,000. That one has 250,000. Right? This one has 500,000. Right? However, over time, look at that. It's just a drop off. That one did 100,000, 100,000, 60,000. That one did 100,000, but just a drop off. Now, maybe these views will go up over time, but there's been some scummy stuff that's been going on. So we got this video we're gonna react to. I tried to find this video by itself because this guy, like, I mean, I like his video. Don't get me wrong, but he adds his commentary. I don't really particularly care about his commentary. So let me see if I can find it. The truth. Oh, doxing myself. Brett Cooper. Here it is. Here we go. Found it.
Completely ripped my cousin to shreds.
Okay. So apparently, old girl, this is the girl's cousin. I don't even know her name. Okay. This is her cousin. And apparently, old girl been getting ripped to shreds online because she's being accused of backstabbing Brett Cooper. So her cousin released a video trying to explain her cousin's side of the story. Of course, you know how we do. We're going to put this thing on 1.5 and keep it pushing. Let's see what we got.
Over the past week or so, I've watched the internet completely rip my cousin to shreds over something that is the
Okay, maybe not 1.5. 1.25.
furthest thing from her fault, and I've watched the one person who should have been in her corner and could have changed the narrative sit back and stay completely silent. So I, for one, am not going to stay silent, and I'm about to tell you exactly what happened. I suggest that you listen to this video, and in fact, even share this around, because this needs to be spoken about, and Reagan's name needs to be cleared. I'm Riley Conrad, and my cousin is Reagan Conrad, who works for the Daily Wire and is the current host of the comments section on YouTube. The previous host was Brett Cooper. If you're unaware, the internet, especially Brett Cooper stans, have been up in arms over the fact that Brett Cooper recently decided to leave. There's been a lot of speculation over what happened, why did Brett leave. The speculation, unfortunately, turned into rumors, and then the rumors were taken and ran with, and then my cousin just began to get hated on. And it's actually crazy the things that people are saying, and I want to set the record straight, because unfortunately, while Reagan and Brett were best friends, Brett has just sat back and watched this happen to Reagan, and in fact, she removed all of her posts with Reagan on Instagram and eventually unfollowed her too, which obviously made the internet even more skeptical of Reagan. And it's just plain wrong, because Reagan has done absolutely nothing but support Brett her entire career at the Daily Wire so far. It's rubbing me the wrong way. I'm about to talk. Here's what really happened. Brett chooses to leave over reasons that legally I don't believe I am allowed to say, so I'm not going to touch on them. And honestly, that's Brett's story. But moral of the story, Brett decided to leave. 100% Brett's decision. And Brett said that herself, although people aren't believing that. I do understand the circumstances are a little weird, but Brett chose to leave. That is what you need to know. And the rest of the story I'm about to tell you. So here's where Reagan's part comes in. Reagan was the producer of the comments section. Like I said, they were best friends. So whenever Brett decides to leave, Brett...
That's a little bit confusing for me, because I always thought that Brett Cooper's producer, the person behind the camera and everything, was a male. So that's shocking to me.
Recommends to the Daily Wire that Reagan step in and be the substitute host for a period of time. So Reagan, with her friend's blessing, decides that she is going to do this, and she loved it. Reagan has always loved the Daily Wire. While Brett decided to step away, Reagan has always really enjoyed her time there, and I personally have witnessed how much Reagan loves to do research on Republican media. She loves all things Republican news. So this was perfect for her. I've watched her grow and flourish with the Daily Wire, and she has literally just stepped into each position full force, and she absolutely loved her time being able to be the substitute host. However, that being said, Reagan wanted them to continue searching for other hosts that could actually step in full time. So she's the substitute host while they're doing this search, and they decided they didn't like any of the other host options. They wanted Reagan. So the Daily Wire reaches out and offers the position to Reagan. Now Reagan is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Brett has told Reagan that she wants Reagan to come with her, to leave the Daily Wire with her. And she told her that she could be her producer. However, that being said, it would be months before Brett knew of what she wanted Reagan to exactly be doing. It would be months until Reagan got paid by Brett. And also, Reagan would not be getting as much pay from Brett, that's for sure. The Daily Wire is able to pay her a great sum of money. Brett wouldn't be able to pay her quite as much. While Brett is doing quite well for herself, it wouldn't be able to be quite as much. So Reagan would be taking a significant pay cut. Now, my cousin is doing fantastic in life, but I don't know about you, most people cannot just take several months off of work and then also take a massive pay cut when they have expenses. So, all of that considered, along with the fact that Reagan loves what she's doing, she believes in the Daily Wire, and she really enjoys being in front of the camera. She loves it. You can watch, guys. Like, everybody's accusing her of having acting classes. I can tell you, that is how Reagan's always been. That's how she's always spoken. Yes, maybe they have some of the same mannerisms. They've been best friends. Who of you has a best friend and doesn't start kind of talking like them? You usually have the same lingo. So the acting classes, rumor, it's just that. It's a rumor. Reagan has never had acting classes. She literally just does speak that way. That's how she is. Anyways, you can tell she loves it.
So far, the gist of what I'm getting is that old girl Reagan, okay, took the position as a temporary replacement for Brett Cooper, but it was supposed to be temporary. Okay. Also, she was supposed to move on with Brett Cooper and be her producer, but she wouldn't know for months whether or not, Brett Cooper was when she was going to start, and she was going to have to take a massive pay cut. So that's the story so far.
She loves being in front of the camera. So she decides, even though she's between a rock and a hard place and does not want to offend Brett, she decides to take the position because she's meant for it, guys. I don't know how to explain to you. I've watched Reagan grow over the course of her time there, and she used to be so afraid to speak up about her views. She actually came to me at one point when I was starting to do social media, and I was always talking about being a Republican and talking about my views. She came to me and said, Rye, how do you do that? Like, how do you unashamedly talk about your views and not worry about offending people? And I was just like, you can't worry about it. Like, you gotta be true to yourself. She grew from that over the course of the Daily Wire, being able to completely speak up about her feelings, speak up about what she knows, and be such a solid voice for Republicans, especially young female Republicans. She is a huge voice and makes a massive impact. Even as producer, she was doing that behind the scenes. She was doing that on her Instagram stories. So those of you accusing her of just stealing this role, she's meant for it. You just haven't given her a chance. So Thanksgiving comes around, and Reagan is dealing with this, do I take it, do I not? She wanted to take it so badly, but you should have seen us in the basement of my grandparents' house, her being an emotional wreck, not wanting to upset Brett. That was her only concern. And I said, take away Brett's feelings, what would you do? And she said, I would take it. I would love to take it. But if you include Brett's feelings, she didn't want to hurt her friend. But that being said, her friend decided to step away. It's different if Reagan shoved her out. It's different if the Daily Wire forced her away. But she didn't. Brett chose to leave, and there was this open position that was then presented to Reagan as, do you want this? After multiple weeks of searching for somebody else. So, Reagan takes the position. And I said to Reagan, if Brett is a true friend, she will still be in your corner. If she is not, then she was never a true friend to begin with.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some female ooga badooga fantasy shit. The fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You crossed me and I decided to cut you off. That doesn't mean that I was never your friend. You crossed me.
I can understand Brett being hurt. I can understand Brett wanting Reagan to follow in a way, but Reagan is her own person, and she is meant for this role. You can't force people to do what you want them to do, and then if they don't do it, stop being their friend. So I was hoping in good faith from what I had seen of Brett, that Brett would make the right decision and still support Reagan. Well, here's what happened. So obviously Brett puts out that video about stepping away from the Daily Wire and Reagan's going to be a great host, blah, blah, blah. That's all she said. Fair enough. Well, then Brett decides to remove all of the posts on her social media with Reagan. And I was like, that's low, but okay, maybe she's just trying to support Reagan. Maybe she's trying to not let her be in the limelight and not let people find her social media so that she doesn't get hated on. I don't know. Well, then Brett completely unfollows Reagan off of Instagram. Messed up if you ask me. Because Reagan always was supporting Brett. Reagan loved Brett, still loves Brett.
Don't we live in a matrix now where me following you on Instagram is a sign that I'm your friend, and if I unfollow you, it means I'm no longer your friend? Like, guys, we live in a fucking matrix. a fucking simulation.
To be honest with you, the way that she still is so forgiving of this girl is really incredible, because I would have said screw you after all of the things that Brett has now done. But she's still so loving towards Brett, and in fact has several times on YouTube already in Reagan's first few episodes very vocally supported Brett. She always supported Brett whenever she did the show, and she was so vocal about the fact that Brett was talented and Brett was a genius and blah blah blah. So I was very much hoping that whenever the tables turned and Reagan stepped into the position, that Brett would do the same. Well, instead, since Reagan did not come along with Brett and leave the Daily Wire for Brett, Brett has completely turned on her and allowed the hate to happen. Even though Reagan was offered the position fairly and Brett chose to step away, she's allowed the hate to spew and has not come forward and tried to clear Reagan's name even slightly. So sure, do I think the Daily Wire could have handled this differently and started a new show? Sure. But the show was never owned by Brett. It was never Brett's show. It's the Daily Wire's show, hosted by Brett. There was actually a host before Brett, although a lot of people don't know that. So while do I think the Daily Wire could have done things differently and given a little more room for, I don't know, grieving of Brett leaving? Sure. But the moral of the story is that Reagan's not at fault even slightly, and the internet is disgusting towards Reagan right now, and it's also disgusting how Brett has handled this, because she's just fostered hate towards Reagan, and Reagan has said nothing but support for Brett. So please go subscribe to the comments section on YouTube, and please show your support for Reagan in the comments, because this girl needs love done. It is horrible to see the hate that's come towards her, and I'm not going to stand for it anymore. Over the past...
All right, so there you have it. It was a long, lengthy 10-minute video of her explaining, and we had to let all of that play out, because I mean, it's a lot of drama. Now, I wasn't aware of this because, again, once Brett Cooper said that she was no longer going to be at the Daily Wire and she wasn't doing the comment section anymore, I checked out. I'm like, uh-oh. I completely checked out. I was like, oh, well, there's no reason for me to be watching this anymore, right? Am I right? So, you can see the comments. This is from actually Pearl's comment section. So did Reagan yap all this to this cousin? Because that's probably alarming to the Daily Wire as well. Looks like she's taking full advantage of the NDA restrictions Cooper is probably stuck with to put a spin on all of this. That's more favorable to her cousin. Not very credible in my honest opinion. Summary: she's not at liberty to tell you why Brett left the DW. Brett offered Reagan a position in her new venture. Reagan turned it down because the Daily Wire paid more. Daily Wire offered Reagan Brett's former position. She took it. This pissed Brett off, so she unfollowed her on IGN. I said IGN, my bad. Instagram. Okay, so there's that. All right. Now we got to find what actually happened. At least according to somebody close to the situation. Because this is messy. This is messy. Oh Lord. I'm running out of time. Where is it? What's going on? Reagan. Where is it? It's post. Okay, here it is. Oh no. They deleted it. That's fine, because the internet is forever. It's forever. You cannot get rid of it. Reagan Conrad. Reddit. You can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of. Apparently, they got rid of it. But that's fine, because I know somebody who has it.
The public has no idea how.
All right, here we go. Now, again, we're gonna skip this nigga's commentary. No disrespect to him. It's just we don't want. So you can go and watch this guy's video. Oops. You can go and watch this guy's video if you want to, but he has the entire thing on his video. All right. Cryptid Beat says it's still on Reddit somewhere. Well, that's fine. We'll just use this guy's video. This person says, I know what actually happened between Brett and Reagan. Okay. I'm going to enlarge that. Pause. All right. Posting here just as I posted a long comment in a different thread. If a mod would like to reach out to confirm I know what I am talking about, I will provide evidence. I know Brett, I know Reagan, and I know all of the players at the Daily Wire. The public has no idea how much of a dumpster fire that company is, and that's largely due to their insane contracts, which put the fear of God, King, in everyone. Brett did not leave because of Ben Shapiro. She was also not fired over anything to do with Israel, and her leaving had nothing to do with Candace Owens. Reading all of these rumors is frustrating. It is true that Brett wanted to leave for very good reasons. It was not about money, but management. Her best friend Reagan encouraged her to leave and supported her, and as her cousin accurately states, was so supportive and encouraging that she fully planned to leave with her. Now that changes the entire dynamic of the conversation. Because if you're at the Daily Wire, think about it, put yourself in this position. You're at the Daily Wire with this really popular show called The Comment Section that has 4 million subscribers. You're doing 500,000 views on every video. But you're having some problems with management. Your best friend and her cousin are encouraging you to leave. Girl, you don't need this. You deserve better. You're better than them. You can do well without them. And so you muster up the confidence to say, fuck this, I'm out. And then all of a sudden she ends up as the permanent host of that same show that she encouraged you to leave. Ooh, that's nasty work. But maybe there's a better explanation. That's about all her cousin gets right. Yes, Brett offered to pay her what she could reasonably afford, but it is such a lie to imply Brett did not want to pay her for months. The truth is that Daily Wire has insane non-competes for every single employee there. Take your time to read through Glassdoor reviews for the company stretching back years. Management is monstrous. Long story short, Brett and Reagan were going to start her new show when it was legally allowed. Reagan was Brett's hype woman in all of this planning. All right. Jeremy has a God complex, and I am so tempted to publish the email he sent around to the company regarding Brett, which proves that. He believes he creates talent and makes them famous, and he can do this with anyone. He also believes if talent tries to leave or disobey, he can just as easily destroy them. One day, Reagan comes to all of us bursting with tears, claiming that Jeremy brought her into the office and told her he wanted her to fill in for Brett. She painted this as though Jeremy was doing this purely to torture Brett, which was believable. Okay? Reagan was Brett's best friend. Never in a million years did we think she was lying. She claimed she did not want to do it, but that he threatened to fire her. We all felt terribly for her. In retrospect, what she said makes no sense, but why on earth would we think she was a total sociopath and lying to us? She told him that she would only do it for 2 weeks. Again, this is really dumb to reflect on, because why would she be telling him what she would or wouldn't do? But we believed her. 2 weeks passed, and then she does a complete 180. She says she actually loves being in front of the camera and that God wants her to take the opportunity, and that Jeremy offered her a contract worth a lot of money and promised he could make her famous. Brett was horrifically backstabbed. That is the truth. It is even more awful when you know the reasons why Brett wanted to leave, and you realize that Reagan knew those reasons and didn't care because she wanted to be famous. This is the truth. I don't really care if you guys don't believe me, because I needed to get it off my chest. Edit. Just warning everyone that there is an account here that is trying to debunk and claim I'm lying. Just examine the post history of that account, and that is a friend of Jeremy Boring who is issuing legal threats to people for speaking about this topic. Wow. Now, obviously, there's a huge caveat here. We don't know who this person is. We don't know if they're telling the truth. We don't know. But this person seems fairly confident. And we also saw a comment in that thread where the mod said, we're going to need proof. And apparently they dropped the proof and it got deleted. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that Jeremy Boring is threatening to sue people. But hey, so many moving parts here. Reagan is sounding like a real backstabber right now. But I don't know. Is it true that Brett made a video saying you guys are going to love Reagan? Because how could you feel backstabbed if you you pretty much passed the baton? If you passed the baton to Reagan, how you going to feel backstabbed? But also, we don't know the reasons why Brett left. See, that's the thing that this person doesn't mention. Why did Brett leave? Because this person says the fact that Reagan took that position, despite knowing what happened between Brett Cooper and the Daily Wire, makes it even more evil. I don't know. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I don't know. It's hard for me to make a call one way or another. Obviously, I'm familiar with Brett. I don't know this Reagan character, but I do know how far women will go to get that fame and fortune. I'm sorry. And my whole thing is, if what happened to Brett between Daily Wire was so bad, why wouldn't Reagan just leave? Because here's the thing. Yes, you'll be taking a pay cut, right? You'll be taking a pay cut going to work with Brett instead of the Daily Wire. Yes. But the relationships are better because if you cross the Daily Wire, they're going to do the same to you. And you're not Brett Cooper. When Brett Cooper goes off and do her own thing, everybody's going to know her. Everybody's going to subscribe to whatever she got going on. They don't know you. I mean, look at Candace Owens. Candace Owens, the same thing. Candace Owens has 3.39 million subscribers. I heard that Prasan was saying he never thought Candace Owens was a fit. I don't know how you came to that conclusion. I don't know how you came. Look at the views on Candace Owens' channel. Bro, Candace Owens has 1.3 million, guys, million views on her videos. Now, granted, it doesn't look like she's uploading all that much. See if she's going live. Oh, well, I mean, what is she doing? Like, I don't know. I guess she's going live more than she's uploading videos. So, I mean, hey, she's not going live that often, but so if Candace Owens can do this, what do you think Brett Cooper is going to do when she gets her own platform going? We'll see. We will see. I don't know. So this whole ordeal is just messy to me. It's really catty between two young women. One who is trying to do her best to get her own cut of the pie. This is why, hey, listen, this is why women don't stay friends for a very long time. Because women will stab each other in the back for that money and for a man in a heartbeat. Okay? Can I get a griff? Cryptid Beat says coughs and looks at Joy Taylor, Jason Taylor's sister. What do you mean by that? Christopher Baker says the common denominator is the Daily Wire. There you go. I believe that about Chris Boring as well. Mike G says this is exactly why. This is exactly like when women tell their best friends to leave their man just to mess with the same dude. That is a good point. Ole Miss says Candace is pregnant, not doing as much. Oh, well, congratulations to Candace. Okay, congratulations to Candace. I love Candace Owens, man. Stakes. Next up, Reagan replaces Brett in Snow White. On a serious side, they should have changed the set that may have reduced the negative impact. Yeah, but also here's the good news with Reagan. let's assume that Reagan is coming from good faith and this is all just a misunderstanding. I think Reagan will be fine. She just needs to find her niche. Right now, she's watched, I don't know how long she was the producer, but she's watched Brett Cooper for years, and she's probably trying to mimic a lot of Brett Cooper. No need to do that. She'll grow into her own personality, and eventually maybe people will start coming back. But for right now, the content is going to suffer because she's not Brett Cooper, and she's probably trying to behave like a lot of Brett Cooper right now. What's going on, Sergeant Giratina? I really appreciate you guys for being here this morning. Martiano is in the building. Piranha Pout. All right. I appreciate you guys for being here. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. I appreciate you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys for sharing this out. Yeah. Let's get into our final topic and then we'll move on. Oh, in the show, I'm sorry. Because I gotta clock in for work. I'm hungry too. All right. Okay, so the reason why I thought this was a significant story was because when it comes to the Gamergate stuff, okay, when it comes to the Gamergate stuff, one company has mostly avoided any sort of controversy, I'm sorry, when it comes to like games. They've been completely shielded away. No controversies, nothing to speak of. But now they're being exposed a little bit. And it's kind of shocking to see. It's not really shocking, but it's disheartening to see. Capcom is one of those companies where untouchable. They've been on a generational run, guys. Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, what else? Dragon's Dogma 2. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that Exoprimal stuff. Obviously, that didn't work as well. I mean, Capcom, Street Fighter 6. Capcom is on a generational run. But to have stuff like this, gotta be honest with you, this ain't it. This ain't it. Why are Capcom okay with using a prostitute and pornographic actor who got AIDS from Anthony Cumia as a marketing figure? Isn't this a bad look? Who the hell is Susie Hunter? I'm afraid to even Google that name because of what might pop up. A prostitute. But then it gets even worse, right? Not only is this a prostitute, this motherfucker's a tranny demon. What? This is a man? Capcom, what are we doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me see. Internet celebrity. I gotta be honest with y'all. If I didn't know better, I would have thought this was a damn woman. This shit is getting scary. This shit is getting scary out here. If I didn't know better, I would have thought this was a damn woman. This is a man, right? Oh no. What's happening? Are we back? We back? Niggas is saying loading. Are we? I don't know what's happening. Are we? What the fuck happened, man? What the fuck?